with the latest on racing news from across America. This is Trackside America. Hi, everybody. I'm your host, Norm Borg, and today we're going to the Big Apple, baby. The Big A Aqueduct Racecourse in New York, and we're going to take a look at a few races in particular that hold some interest for you here, and we'll be doing that as soon as the gates open and start spreading the news, because Trackside America is off and running. We start things off with a maiden special weight for 2-year-olds, and it's really no surprise that two of the top jocks anywhere are on top of two of the favorites in this race, a lot of them making their first start ever. But for starters, you've got Irad Ortiz Jr. He's riding Richard Ave for trainer Todd Pletcher, so that jockey-trainer combo isn't bad at all. And then you've got trainer Johnny Velasquez. He's on board for Wesley Ward. He's riding the 5, Phoebe in Wonderland. So the 6, Richard Ave, and the 5, Phoebe in Wonderland, top the ticket. And to round it out, I'm going to go with the 3, probably for sentimental reasons slightly anyway, Man from Malta. I don't know if you can take a look behind me, but you can see the beautiful Maltese coastline, which is where we're broadcasting from today. It's a long way from Aqueduct, but it's never too far to a cashing window. We'll see how we do with 6-5-3 in the opener. Leg 2 of the rolling pick 3 features 3-year-old maidens for $75K claiming tag. The morning line prohibitive favorite is a horse by the name of Cage Match for Richard Dutrow. Irad Ortiz Jr., of course, on the in the irons rather. This horse has been in the money the first 2 starts it's put out, but there are some question marks. Never raced at 2. And you got to wonder about that. Richard Dutrow and the people that are his connections are usually looking for the big prize early. Not racing at 2 is a bit of a question mark, but this horse did finish a strong second in his last effort, and I think based on what we're looking at in terms of the rest of the field, I think he's a key play. I would definitely key Cage Match and maybe throw some others in there just to hedge your bet. Set to round out the pick 3, and we're going to do it with a cage match. No, it's not the WWE. It's the name of a horse that is heavily favored to win it all here. Cage Match is one of those veterans that just keeps plugging away, has been in the money in half of its lifetime starts, so it knows how to grab a check. And what's very interesting is that, and this is something that may or may not concern you, but this horse has been taking numerous class drops. It's a 6-year-old. That's usually when things start slowing down, perhaps. I don't know. But it's down to a 12-5 claimer now from a 16. So if that concerns you, there's a word of warning. But based on the consistency of this individual, I would highly recommend Cage Match. And then there's the 2, Jolly Miss, who should figure prominently as well. So 3-2 in the final leg of the rolling pick 3 at the Big A. That about wraps it up for this edition of Trackside America. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and hit the link at the bottom of the screen. And we'll see you next time, hopefully at the cashier's window on Trackside America.